Hello there. Welcome to BB's Book Burrow. I'm so glad you're here with me tonight. So, I bet you're ready for story time, huh? I know I am, and I have the cutest book picked out for us to read tonight. So, grab your blanket, get with your mom and dad and snuggle close, and let's read. Say please, little bear. Are you excited? I know I am so excited to read this to you. So let's do it. You ready? Here we go. Daddy Bear and Little Bear were on the way to kindergarten. What? Little Bear's in kindergarten? What grade are you in? Are you in the same grade as Little Bear? I wonder. Let's see. Let's see what Little Bear does. Uh-oh. He kept wandering off. Keep holding my hand, Little Bear, said Daddy Bear. Does your mommy and daddy like you holding their hands when y'all are walking somewhere too? I know mine did when I was little. Let's see. What's Little Bear gonna do now? Little Bear, it isn't nice to snatch. It's better when we share, Little Bear, said Daddy Bear. And it is so much better when we share, isn't it? Do you have a favorite toy that you like to share with your friends? It makes it so much more funner, don't it? I know it would for me. I like to share my stuff. Later, Daddy Bear took Little Bear to Little Bunny's birthday party. They had to go shopping on the way. Please hold my hand, Little Bear, said Daddy warily. He's saying, hold my hand, please. Let's see what they do next. I bet Little Bear gets a little bit better at listening later on in the story. What do y'all think? Then, something in the window gave Daddy Bear an idea. Look, Little Bear, he said, that mouse wants to speak to us. Look. Look at the little mouse. Oh, he's cute, isn't he? Oh my goodness. I wonder what the mouse is wanting to say. Mouse wants to come to the party too, Little Bear, said Daddy Bear, but he hates to be late. Oh, Mouse is wanting to get there on time. That's always good to be on time, isn't it? You gotta be on time for school? Yeah, I bet you do, huh? They reached Little Bunny's party on time. Mouse whispered in Daddy Bear's ear. Mouse says, excuse me, please. The mouse is asking permission to pass. Look at that. Look at the friends. Oh, my goodness. The mouse whispered in the daddy's ear. Oh. I wonder what the mouse will say next. What do y'all think? Little Bear ran to play on the train. Mouse whispered in Daddy's ear. Mouse says, can she have a ride on the train, please? And then all of them are getting on the train. Look at that. How fun. I wonder what they're going to do next at this party. Let's see. Little Bear snatched a popcorn from his friend's hands. Mouse whispered in Daddy Bear's ear. Mouse says, would you like some popcorn, Bunny and Mo? Look, he has some friends, Bunny and Mo, but he ain't sharing the popcorn. Uh-oh. When it was time to go, Little Bear stood silently on the doorstep. Mouse says, thank you for having me, said Daddy. Look at Daddy and all of them. Let's see what happens next. Little Bear looked at Mouse, then he looked at Daddy Bear. Then he looked at Little Bunny's mom and said, and thank you for having me. Oh, thank you for coming, Little Bear, smiled little Bunny's mom. And you and Mouse can come and play anytime. See what happens when you're nice and you say please and thank you? It makes people want you around because you're sweet and kind. So that's good to learn those manners, isn't it? Mouse likes the way you said thank you, said Daddy Bear. And so do I. Aw, look, he's giving him a hug. Well, that's the end of the story. So thank you so much for joining me at BB's Book Burrow. I hope you enjoyed Say Please Little Bear as much as I did, and I loved to read it to you. So until next time, we'll see you later.